Welcome to First Grade Unit 3 Different Lands, Similar Stories. This unit will introduce students to common themes in fairy tales and folk tales from varying countries and lands. They will identify story elements, including characters, setting, plot, and conflict. They will practice sequencing events for the beginning, middle, and end of stories. Also, students will deepen comprehension through the somebody, wanted, but, so, then, strategy. Students will listen to a fairy tale titled Cinderella. They will listen to fairy tales with similar themes from Egypt and Ireland and compare and contrast them. Students will use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast various fairy tales and folk tales. They will also listen to folk tales from around the world with similar themes from England, Denmark, and Japan. Another familiar folk tale they will listen to is Little Red Riding Hood. They will compare and contrast Little Red Riding Hood to similar folktales that are from China and Africa. They will use the key vocabulary words in speaking, writing, and retelling of the texts. Students will demonstrate understanding of these key vocabulary words: folktale, fairy tale, moral, characters, setting, plot, and conflict. Remember to discuss these essential questions. What is the moral of the story? What was the conflict in the story? What happened at the beginning, middle, end of the story? In order to do a quick check for understanding, you can ask these questions. What are the elements of stories? Characters, setting, plot, conflict, or problem? What parts of the story are the plot? What is the problem, or conflict? In conclusion, by listening to these stories, students will increase their vocabulary and reading comprehension skills, be exposed to different places and cultures from around the world, and learn valuable universal lessons. You will set a purpose for listening and make text-to-text connections. Remember to please preview all read-alouds before presenting to students, and feel free to substitute them with a trade book if you feel it is more appropriate for your students. Now it is time to dive into these fascinating fairy tales and folk tales around the world.